Hello from Michigan.
Hello from Michigan.
Did you have a good week?
Yep.
So Monday we went to St. Joseph's Lighthouse and the kids played on the beach and we made sand castles and all of that fun stuff. And then we walked out to the lighthouse and checked it out and looked at the lake, and it was very, very pretty, very scenic. That was the only thing we did on Monday because there was some driving and some busyness coming out of Chicago.
What do you think, Oliver? You like that?
On Tuesday, we went to a small town called Coopersville, and they had a farm museum, and that was one kind of big room with a bunch of old farm equipment, and it was really cute and fun. Benny and I made a necklace.
And then I played in the sand.
Yeah, and then they had a little sandbox with some tractors and stuff, so that was really cute. And then when we left there, we went to Cherry Point Farm and bought some cherries.
Yeah.
And they were yummy in our tummies. And then we went through their lavender maze. And then we headed over to Sleeping Bear Dunes.
Yeah.
And we climbed up the dunes. And we fell down the dunes. I wish I would have gotten footage of that. But Oliver and Bennett face planted, I think pretty hard from what I understand. I didn't see it. But I found sand in Bennett's pocket the next day. I think it was about a pound of sand. It was pretty impressive. So... But the dunes were really neat. There's a couple trails and stuff, and we didn't give ourselves enough time to explore them all, but I walked a little ways. Hello from Sleeping Bear Sand Dunes in Michigan. It was quite a hike, but I made it this far. Now I gotta turn back, but isn't it beautiful? Sweat-inducing and beautiful. So Wednesday we went to Pasty and went to Pasty State Park and went on the beaches and looked for Pasty stones, and we did find a couple smaller ones. So after Pasty State Park we drove on, I think it's M119, and went through the historic tunnel of trees. Which was pretty. It was windy. Didn't really get the tunnel feel, but it was a pretty drive anyways. Then we went and we crossed the Mackinac Bridge, and your brother loved that bridge, didn't he? I think that was the highlight of his entire trip, was the Mackinac Bridge. I've never seen a little boy so excited about a bridge before. So we crossed the bridge and went to Headlands State Park. It's a dark park where you go out and you see the stars and stuff, and I was really, really looking forward to that. Hi. Are you excited?
Yep.
Are you as excited as I am?
No.
I'm pretty excited.
You are?
I'm keeping the kids up late because I'm excited.
That's why I'm not excited?
Yeah, it's not going to end well.
No.
But I'm excited.
That's good.
I need a dripboard for me.
What is that, Benny?
It's a dripboard for me. I'm going to carry it. I just want to see in the darkness. Ta-da!
Oh, that was amazing.
Bug on there?
So he's not getting on. Ha ha ha.
You kicked your bug off your dripwood?
I see.
It's my house. He won't get up here. Ha ha ha. Now there's wood. Now there's that right here.
You sound very proud about kicking a bug off of his home. So Thursday we went to Castle Rock, and that's right outside of St. Ignace, and we climbed up the stairs and we got a beautiful view of the lake, right? And we saw the bridge, which Oliver was super excited about. And they had what kind of statue did they have? They have a Paul Bunyan. A Paul Bunyan and Babe. He seems to kind of be a little theme throughout our trip. We found a couple Paul Bunyans with his blue ox Babe. So we took a couple pictures there. And then we drove up to Kippie State Park, or Kippie Spring.
Then we saw the beach.
And yes. And that was absolutely beautiful. I wasn't really, I didn't really know what to expect, but we walked into this. It's a natural spring. It's a constant 45 degrees, and it's high on the sulfur.
Yeah.
And it had beautiful blues and greens, and it was 45 feet deep, and you could see all the way down to the bottom. You could even see the sand moving from where the spring was flowing in, and a bunch of really big fish, right?
Wow.
Papa would have loved to go fishing there if only you could go fishing, but you can't. So, was that really pretty?
Yeah.
Did you like that boat?
Yeah.
They have a boat that you can, you turn the wheel, and the kids turn the wheel to drive it, and it pulls you on a rope to one end of the lake, and then it pulls you back on the spring. So we did that, and then they have like a little opening in the center so you can see down on the bottom. Right? You guys were good captains.
Yeah.
Yeah, good wheel pullers.
Yeah,
Wheel spinners?
Yeah.
So after that, we were trying to go to Pictured Rock, but we couldn't get there due to road construction. We couldn't figure it out, so we went to the Munging Waterfall instead. We saw the beautiful waterfall, and Bennett found slugs.
Yeah.
So many slugs. She made a lot of friends with slugs, right?
Yeah.
All right, what are you standing by?
A slug.
A slug?
Yeah.
Have you seen a lot of slugs?
Oh,
Don't touch them. Okay. All right, come on. Let's go. Bye, slug. And then that night we went and we had pasties.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember that little? It's like a pot pie, but it's in like a hand pastry form, and you eat it with gravy, and it was so good. Was it so good? Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some good stuff. This is good stuff. Friday we went to the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum.
I was very tired now.
And we read about all of the shipwrecks that happened in the Great Lakes, and saw pictures. Then we went to Tahquamenon Falls State Park, and we saw another beautiful waterfall, and we climbed, they had a whole bunch of stairs. Shrine of the Cross was our next stop. Do you remember that big cross?
Yeah.
Outside by the church?
Yeah.
Who was hanging on there?
An angel.
Yeah, it was the crucifixion. I think that was the night that in our hotel we had an outdoor little deck on our hotel, and we were sitting out there while the kids were going to bed, because it's either the bathroom. Or if we have a deck, then we'll go sit out there while they're falling asleep. So it's always a nice little change. So we're sitting out there, and I looked out, and right across the street we have a McDonald's, and then there's a little strip of grass, like a little courtyard in between, and there were just a ton of fireflies, and it was like the most magic and enchanted thing in the middle of a city, right by McDonald's, and it was fantastic, and I loved it. And we don't really have a bunch of fireflies in North Dakota, so that was really super neat to see. Bennett didn't get to see it. Oliver was still awake, so I went and I got him, and he got to see it, but Bennett didn't. So, sorry baby, maybe next time. So it's really sad about that. So Saturday we went to Frankenmuth, and we went to Rouse Country Store there and checked out all of the old-fashioned candy, and they had a whole bunch of cute little kitschy things. So we looked at that for a while, and then just kind of walked around Frankenmuth, got some fudge, checked out the cheese store, kids made a craft. So it was just kind of a neat little relaxing walk, looking at a cute little town. Let me see. Oh, I love them. Those are pretty cute. What are they?
Hats.
Hats? What kind of hats? Raccoon hats? Yeah, those are cute. Hi. Okay, I'm going to eat some Frankenmuth fudge. Like that. It's pretty awesome. Good stuff. So we went to the Henry Ford Museum, and we walked through the Rouge factory in Dearborn, and we saw how Ford F-150s were made, and we saw videos, and it was really cool, right? Did you see how trucks were put together?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the assembly line?
Yeah.
Yeah, was that pretty cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw real trucks too.
Real trucks getting put together. So now we know how they're made.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you can go and you can recreate it, right?
Yeah.
Can you build me a truck?
No.
Okay. Sunday is supposed to be our laundry, relaxation day, stuff like that. But we did have to go check out the Eastern Market in Detroit. And we walked around. They had like a whole bunch of used book sellers and new books that authors were selling, and food vendors. And what did we buy there?
Nothing.
We didn't buy anything?
Daddy.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did we buy these?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got some Michigan blueberries. Subscribe to our channel and hit the little bell notification on the top so you know when we post new things. And give us a big thumbs up. And make sure that you and share so everyone can see our adventures. And this little girl eat her blueberries. Great. So we will see you next week with our Indiana update. Say bye.
Bye.
Can I have a blueberry?
This one.
Not if you squish it.
I like this one.
Well, which one do I get?
This one. The sour one. That's sour.
Can I have another one?
You
Can I have that one? Oh, you little